We good? Hello and welcome to Greeley Gymnasium for tonight's Class A basketball matchup between the Greeley Rangers and the Edward Little Red Eddies. My name is John Eisenhart, and I am honored to be joined by Lonnie Graver. Your daughter, Chelsea, is a very fine player on this basketball team. Lonnie, welcome to the broadcast.
Yeah, thanks, John. Thrilled to be here. I have some big shoes to fill with Coach Clement out. What is it, fishing, I heard?
He said he went north. I think he went on a hot air balloon ride. He said north, so I figured isn't that north?
Yeah, I'll never understand ice fishing. A bunch of non-showering, sweaty guys in a room over a bunch of ice. But whatever makes Brian happy. I'm looking forward to tonight's matchup. A couple things I'll be looking for is whether the Red Eddies of Edward Little stay in that 2-3 zone that they were in for the bulk of the game last game, which really opened up our shooters.
Yeah, so they played a couple days ago, and what's fun about this is you'll see adjustments, like you're saying, Lonnie. Last game, the Rangers won 64-21. So we'll see what adjustments that Coach Schiafelli makes today. All right, Edward Little with the ball. 10 is Aaron Cowie with the ball. On the right side, underneath, and intercepted by Molly Obar.
Greeley's really want to get out and run like they usually do and get open threes, and outstanding rebound and kick out.
There's Chelsea from the top of the key, a little short, but good ball movement on their first possession. And the Red Eddies turn the ball over. I know Coach Clement always talks about advancing the ball with the pass. Good to see that they're doing that early on, Lonnie.
Yeah, I agree. I think if they're just a little patient in the half-court offense additionally and make that extra pass, they're going to get a lot of open looks.
And that was Tess Robbins getting her hand in the passing lane. Left side.
Looks like it's going to be one of those games where the referees are going to be tending to call travels. That's something to note for the players, to take their time a little bit on their faking moves.
And you tend to see that early in the game when they're excited about the start of the game, and certainly we've had our share of turnovers so far.
Absolutely. I think the Red Eddies' game plan is to really try to take advantage of their size and get it into the post. Greeley did a really nice job last game bumping them out and having their smalls go out and dig out those passes from the bigs.
Yeah, the Red Eddies have a couple of nice forwards, Jenny Chaput and Tess Robbins, 34 and 35 respectively. Left side to Ippolito, Chelsea Graver, right side. Gives it up to Molly Obar. Molly Obar on the right side, working against Aaron Cowie. Skip pass to Camille Clement.
Great
Beautiful
move.
drive, and scores the basket. Brian, she caught that ball at the top of the key and just went right to the hole.
Yeah, we all know about Camille's shooting. It's been a real pleasure seeing her score in so many areas, of really all three levels, to the basket, mid-range, three-pointers. She can really do it all.
And Lonnie, I already called you Brian, so we're off to a good start.
You know, that's an upgrade, so you call me Brian all night. As long as my wife doesn't when I get home.
And Camille finishes the deal, and the Rangers are up 3-0 with 6:15.
Here's something also to look for. With all the speed that Greeley has, they haven't been overly successful in the full court press and turning other teams over.
Yeah, I actually texted Brian and Sue, and that's a great pass up the court by Chelsea Graver to Camille Clement. 5-0 Rangers. I thought that was their best defensive game, Lonnie. The last time they played Edward Little, they seemed to have a hand in the passing lane and just really active defensively in the game the other night.
Certainly came out with energy. I've always felt defense doesn't really take much talent. It's all will, and certainly athleticism helps as well. But just thinking ahead a little bit to Saturday night's game against Falmouth with two really exceptional sophomores over there. But they don't they don't really have a point guard, and if Greeley can really ramp up the full court pressure, that may be a way to get easy baskets.
Absolutely. Now here's Camille Clement in transition. Lisa Ippolito back to Graver. Nice drive. Let's see if she gets the call. It was in the act of shooting. She's going to have 2 shots, Lonnie.
Yeah, I think, again, skipping ahead to next year, going to the basket and getting to the line is going to be a key part of Chelsea's game.
She's a very good foul shooter, as is Camille and Molly. They've got some good foul shooters, so for them attacking the basket. And there she makes the first one. Can be very rewarding for the Rangers.
No doubt.
She makes them both, and
let's see if they go back into their pressure. Nope.
6-0, 7-0 Rangers. Check that. 5:25 left in the first. 25 is Maddie Turcotte. She's left side. Nice drive to the basket. There's Kayla.
That's a great rebound by Kayla.
She's done a lot of great work underneath this year.
She does so much dirty work. Sorry to cut you off there,
No problem there. That's a 3-ball by Molly Obar, and the Edward Little coach wants a timeout.
Boy, you got to love how Molly strokes it. You know, she would be pretty much the best shooter on any other team in the state that doesn't have Camille Clement on there. She can just stroke it.
She's a great shooter, and got the chance to coach her when she was, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th grade. And when Molly shot the ball well, we won, and when she had an off shooting night, we lost. But more times than not, she was on. She's just a great spot-up shooter. And what's different about Molly than when she was younger, she was a very diminutive point guard, and now she's able to play kind of that 3-4 position. She's taller, she's stronger, but yet still handles the ball well and shoots it incredibly well.
No doubt. She's also taken it to the basket a little bit more this year and expanded her game. I've noticed, with the more opportunities of Fitzpatrick and her sister graduating, obviously there's been more shots for her, which has been nice to see.
So let's see what adjustments the Red Eddies make here. Down 10-0 with 5 minutes left in the first quarter.
Chelsea's really going to hound this point guard to try to disrupt their offensive set.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I hadn't had the chance to see Chelsea play before, and I said this on the broadcast before, but she's really a fun player to watch. She gives so much effort and energy, and love her dribbling ability and the way she attacks the basket and creates opportunities for her teammates. And you don't have to say anything because you're her dad, but I'll say something.
Well, I'm her biggest fan, but I'm also her harshest critic, as she'll tell you. I do love how they're giving Kayla many opportunities of feeding the post tonight.
Absolutely. In kind of that inside-out game, Kayla, got to the baseline there and kicked it out to Molly, and there's a great anticipation by Camille. Oh, great block in there by Erin Cowie.
See, I'm going to definitely mention something to Camille after the game. Jump stop, ball fake, but...
There you go, Coach. Always coaching. Nice rebound in there. Tess Robbins.
Not that Camille needs much coaching from myself, for the record.
Well, she's the last of 3 Clement daughters, all outstanding players, and I know just such a great basketball family all around.
Yeah, I mean, their mother is so athletic. Imagine if their father had any athleticism, just how talented these girls would be. He had a few digs on me, so I got to give it back a little bit.
He is listening.
I mean, we are both Western Maine point guards who grew up marrying beautiful Italian women, so we have a few things in common. Pretty much ends there.
Ranger foul was on number 22. Not sure who. This is Nikki Clark at the line.
Nice to see Abby back.
Yeah, she was missed the other night. It's a great job by Nikki Clark. Makes them both 10-2.
So Cassidy Dean's entered.
Molly Obar at the top of the key with Chelsea's on the floor. You gotta love that. Jump ball, possession error to the Rangers.
What do you think about the possession area? Would you rather see jump balls or?
You know,
Obviously not this year. We know the rule.
The only thing I would say is it's all about the tosser. The tosser is good. It can be a fair thing. I suppose it's a speed up rule, right?
Yeah, it does speed up the game. You're right.
But I guess that's a no answer.
I'll take it.
Good help defense.
Yeah, they're really playing good defense.
There's Nikki Clark looks like she might have gotten away with something there. Travel, good ball movement by Everett Little and a shot by Nikki Clark.
Outstanding.
3-ball, 10-5. Very good ball movement there, Lonnie, by the Red Eddies.
I agree. It's nice to see both bigs on both teams getting the ball and kicking it back out to open shooters. Usually that's a black hole. When you give it to a big, they don't get it often, and they like to just get the shot up. But we're seeing some really unselfishness on the bigs on each team.
Yeah, I mean you're taught to stop layups, and you get doubled, and then somebody's open. So this is Abby Taylor at the line. She's got 2 shots. Great entry pass by Molly Obar. Foul was on number 35, Tess Robbins.
Looks like Jenny Chaput has just entered the game.
Rebound over Little. Addie Turcotte, and intercepted by Molly Obar. Chelsea with the ball up to Camille. Stop, and pops and makes it.
Automatic.
12-5. Great.
Almost automatic.
2 passes and a shot, Lonnie. Great job by the Rangers. And that foul's on number 11, Chelsea Graver.
You can see Maddie Turcotte's adjustment. She's getting that ball up past half court much quicker and not letting Chelsea get down into her stance and really dig into her and pressure her.
Yeah, Turcotte's a fast player.
She's quick.
Yep. Inside. Foul. That was Shelby Tian. Ranger foul on Hallie Roy. 2 shots for Tian.
You can hear Coach Flaherty pleading with his team. He wants more pressure on the basketball, more getting into passing lanes, more creating turnovers, which obviously spurs a fast break and easy baskets. Greeley basketball.
Yeah, they did such a, as I said earlier, they did such a wonderful job of that the other night. Like to see them. I'm sure Coach wants to see them get back to that activity on the defensive end.
Yes.
12-6 with 2:40 left in the first. Lonnie, you're doing an outstanding job. I would have thought, geez, you've done this before. Have you done this before?
Only in front of my TV in the living room with a couple adult beverages, and nobody wants to listen to me at home yelling at the TV. But thank you. I appreciate the kind words. You and Brian have done amazing work, and get in.
That was a shot by Hallie Roy, and Sophie just went for the rebound, but just got a little bit too deep on that one and wasn't able to get it with her outstretched arms.
One of the challenges here is not, really starting to cheer for for the kids and push them on.
Yes.
So I'll keep it professional.
We can be.
Oh, great!
Great job by Camille in the passing lane.
There you go.
It looks like she got away with a foul there, but makes the shot. 14-6, 152 left.
On command, Coach Flaherty wanted it, and Camille just delivered.
Now here's Nikki Clark. The ball swings it to Erin Cowie. Jen Chaput.
Edward Little is showing a lot more patience this game.
Great pressuring ball by Chelsea there. Much better defensive stance there by the Rangers. Now here's Camille Clement in transition to Chelsea in the corner. Great look at it and drains it. 17-6.
Nice shot, kiddo.
Great job by Chelsea by Camille finding Chelsea, and Chelsea just put it in.
Camille's done so much more of that. You know, she can really distribute when she needs to, and she's finding open shooters more. As teams really focus on Camille, it really frees up other shooters like Chelsea, Sophia, Molly.
Absolutely, she's been very, very unselfish, but then scored when she's had to. There's a fine balance there, right, Lonnie, between being getting your teammates involved, but then scoring when you need to score.
Yeah, as any shooter will say, shoot or shoot, and that's their primary goal is to score the basket. But the difference is knowing when it's a good shot and when it's not. Nice little bounce pass there.
Senior Emily Small in the game. And the Red Eddies come back and score 17-8 with 45 seconds left in the first. Chelsea organizing the offense. Over to Ippolito, to Small, back to Graver. Good movement by the Rangers. Attacking the basket. Ippolito, let's see if it's before the shot. Yeah, it was before the shot, Lonnie.
Yeah, Sophia's really, really quick. It's nice seeing her take it to the basket. We all know she can sit in that corner and drain threes, but she has a lot more to her game. I think we'll see more and more of that next year.
Yeah, you certainly will. She great job making the defense move, attacking the basket. 30 seconds left, Lonnie.
Yeah,
You beautiful look, and she's feeling it tonight. Another three by Graver. 20-8.
Doing her best Camille Clement imitation there.
Boy, the release is there. Nice high release, and almost feels like, I know your dad. You probably know what's going in on the release, right?
I've rebounded a shot or two. It's pretty much what we have for quality time at this stage of our relationship. If she needs a rebounder, I'll be there. I'm not allowed to say much, though, John.
You know, as they get older, we say less. I think that's the key to having a good relationship with your child. You know, Lonnie, I bet you're wondering what a Red Eddy is.
You know, I'm curious. Yeah, do you know?
You know what an eddy is, but you know the little spin outs in the water, right?
Okay.
You know, an eddy in the water. No, I'm not describing it well, but the Red Eddy is is named after Edward Little, who founded Edward Little High School. And back in let's see, 17. Well, between the years of 1773 to 1849. And he donated 9 acres. I got this all on Wikipedia.
You didn't just know this?
No. Donated 9 acres where they named the Little Institute, and then it later became Edward Little High School. Yes. He was from Massachusetts, and he was a very successful attorney and became a philanthropist. And moved to Maine, and there you have it. That's the history of Edward Little High School.
Good to know.
And the Red Eddy is
Thank you for sharing.
Is a ghost of Edward Little. That's at least what Wikipedia says.
Okay.
Small in the corner, and that looks like, has a chance. Great rebound, offensive rebound by
great tip out.
Taylor.
A smart tip out by Abby to get that last shot off.
The Tommy point by Abby. So impressions of the first quarter here, Lonnie?
You know, I'm surprised that the Red Eddies are still mostly in that 2-3 zone. Greeley's still able to get plenty of three-point shots when they make that skip pass or extra pass. 20 points in the first quarter is certainly a lot. I'll be interested to see if the coach of Edward Little makes an adjustment and goes straight up man-to-man and makes Greeley beat the girls off the dribble more.
Edward Little's coached by Chris Schiffelli. Assistant coach is Don Daigle, Darcy Gardner, Emily Jakes, and their athletic director is an old friend, Todd Sampson. When Todd Sampson was at Westbrook High School as the athletic director, I was his varsity baseball coach. So I want to give a little shout out to Todd if he's listening. It was it was an excellent athletic director for me, and I think Edward Little is his hometown, and he's been there for quite a while. So, a little shout out to Todd Sampson.
Good stuff, John.
In the nobody cares category, Lonnie.
You know, I care. I'm here for you.
And his Gravier on the right side to Camille Clement.
Yep,
Skip pass to Gravier. Oh, excellent job leaving it.
Oh, great pass by Camille.
Look at this ball movement. Sophia with a shot. Oh, just missed. Good. Another offensive rebound for the Rangers. Graver underneath.
I think that may be Chelsea Graver's first career offensive rebound.
She's not one to crash the boards from her guard position.
She's going to forget about getting back on defense and start hitting those offensive
Well, she's probably that
glass.
player, right? The coach wants back on defense. She's fast.
That's the goal, yeah.
Yep.
You can just see Greeley's getting really any shot they want offensively in that zone.
Yep. And it really is a great shooting team, like you said. You know, they've got 4 real legit shooters on the court.
Exactly.
And Kayla holding things down underneath.
It's a tall task to ask them to shut down all 4 shooters in the starting lineup anyway. Great job defensively there.
20-8, 7:15 left for those of you joining us late.
Look at Greeley. Greeley's
challenge.
challenging. Sorry, John.
No problem.
Greeley is just challenging every inbounds pass, every pass now.
They're looking like the team that we saw the other night, Lonnie, after Coach had that little talking to.
Yeah, and you know, it's tough getting motivated in such a quick turnaround on a team that you beat pretty good the 2 nights before. In addition, the opposing team knows a lot more about you, so
absolutely.
Typically close games with the same team are much closer in the second time around.
Yep, and Everett Lil's hanging tough, 20-8. Much better result for them so far than the first game.
Absolutely. They're taking better care of the ball.
There's Camille, down to Kayla. Back to Camille, swings it to the top to Chelsea Graver. Sophia Ippolito double teamed underneath. It looks like they get Camille or Kayla on that. Not quite sure. Here come the Red Eddies. Maddie Turcotte with the ball.
Let's see how Maddie does bringing the ball up the court. She really needs to reduce those turnovers, and she's doing a really nice job tonight.
Oh, nice hustle play. Good job by Chelsea, creating a turnover. He just couldn't come up with the ball. Handle trap. Oh! That's one of those. She deserved both of those, but she didn't come up with either one. Great hustle by Chelsea Graver.
She's not one to, she's not afraid to hit the floor.
No, I love it. Tommy points. Brian points, I should say,
Yeah.
galore. This is number 4, Saffron Humason. Apologize if I messed that name up. Underneath, the number 35, Tess Robbins.
That's some really great interior low post passing.
Really doing. And Everett Little has 2 very strong forwards in Chaput and Robbins. And here's Camille with the jumper from the elbow. Great rebound. Another offensive rebound, Lonnie. Back out, a little inside-out game, and Camille drains it.
Outstanding. Camille's going to get the 3 points on paper, but you know, really, that's Kayla giving her that extra opportunity. Kayla is showing so much activity tonight. I'm really impressed with her game so far.
Yeah, same here. I've been really impressed with her all season. Great rebounding, and there's a little tip pass. Got a hand in the passing lane. Camille's on the floor. Back to Kayla. Controlling. Timeout. I think Coach took a timeout.
Yeah, again, I just want to go back to, you know, Kayla getting a really, really tough offensive rebound, having the understanding that maybe I don't have that great easy shot, kick it to the best 3-point shooter that the state's probably ever seen. She'll get an assist out of it, but I think that's just great team basketball.
It really is, and she had just a great look at it, and no one around her because her defender had crashed the board. So great job by Kayla, finding her, and Camille drains a 3, and then she's on the ground over here trying to get a loose ball. So just a great effort by the Rangers. 23-10, Lonnie. 5:42 left in the first half.
It's great to be in the gym watching basketball,
isn't it? Because is this your first trip into the gym?
Into this gym, yeah.
That's right. Because Chelsea's a junior. We had the less than 50 people here. We were able to have the senior parents in last week. So, but good to have you in the gym. It must be nice sitting here and watching your daughter in person. It is.
Everybody's doing their best, and Sue's done an amazing job setting all this up, and with the athletic department. But it's not the same being at home watching it on YouTube as it is being right here
in person. Yeah.
Not that everybody watching wants to hear that, but it's the truth.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to be in here, and certainly expect next year to be back to normal for Chelsea Senior. Great! Oh, look! What a great pass! I don't know if that was called out of the timeout, but little to the baseline to Kayla, and then a great feed. Kayla, she might be our assist leader so far.
She's playing a whale of a game, and that was a great cut by Molly. Maybe last year you didn't see as much of that movement without the basketball. She's such a good spot-up shooter. Cuts to the basket, and a great pass by Kayla.
And this Edward Little team, Alani, is very young. This is a team laden with freshmen and sophomores and a couple of juniors, and I don't see a senior on the roster. And there's Camille spotting up another three. Great hand in there by Sophia Ippolito. Molly drains it. Molly, I'd say all three of them have their stroke going.
Yeah, once again, you see Sophia, getting a key offensive rebound, kicking it out to Molly unselfishly. Fantastic.
I think if Coach Cifelli probably understands these great shooters, but what he doesn't like to see is the offensive rebounds the Rangers have been getting.
It's a great point. I mean, eventually Greeley's going to get theirs. They're going to get some shots, but you can't give them second and third opportunities. I don't think Greeley's strength this season has been their rebounding, frankly. Kayla's doing a great job. We've seen some others get some offensive rebounds and tip-outs. Been a pleasure to watch.
And really, it's about the Ranger activity, crashing the boards, tipping little tips, and I'm sure that Coach Cifelli is over there talking about boxing out.
That would be first of my conversation on a timeout there. Absolutely.
Find your person and box out on a shot.
Let's contest the shots and limit Greeley's shooters to one shot and get the ball back.
Here come the Red Eddies. Maddie Turcotte with the ball at the top of the key, guarded by Graver.
Nice switch there by
Continues
Sophia.
Along the baseline. And Turcotte just kind of dribbled herself into trouble there and ended up getting double teamed and ended up losing the ball. Inside to Kayla. Oh, again, that inside out game. Can't help but think this was part of the game plan. The draw pass. Love it. They're leaving it for Camille. Another great pass and a great cut by Camille, and she's fouled.
Coach Flaherty's obviously done a great job working with Kayla on these passes. I mean, not just simple kick out, she's also making really good passes on the cuts, and of course getting rebound after rebound.
Yeah, they're leaving it for Kayla on the block and cutting to the basket. Kind of a coach is trying to say it's not hard. They're just looping. Coach Cifelli is, but easier said than done.
And not to overly harp on a zone defense, but it's additionally more difficult to box out when you're just guarding an area, not stuck to a man.
Yep, absolutely. So Allie Reed is in, and CL Anton, senior, who's played some really nice minutes. At the beginning of the season, I think CL was someone that was going to be in late in the game, but she's earned herself. There she is, with the steal right away. Comes right in and has a steal. CL Anton. Chelsea with the ball, skips it over to Camille. Rebound, Molly Obar. Another offensive rebound by the Rangers.
Automatic.
Shot. Good job by CL Anton. Oh, and Gravier is fouled in the act of shooting. She's going to have 3 shots, Lonnie.
Well, this will be interesting since she's been playing basketball since 8. We've always had a drill when practicing, hit 2 foul shots or run. Sprints. So we'll see if she can hit all 3 here. That's an announcer jinx though, right? Isn't there something
You can't say that.
There you go.
There it is. And we're so close to the action that we really can't even talk during the foul shots.
I think I'll get blamed for distracting her.
I'm going to say she's going to miss this one, so she'll make it. And there you go. You say the opposite and it happens. There you go. Of course, I thought she was
sort of like parenting.
That's right. Yeah, here come the Red Eddies. Turcotte with the ball.
Oh, that's Chelsea's second foul.
Yeah, she
not
got her hand caught in the cookie jar there, Lonnie.
She's got to know better.
Well, and I had a coach tell me one time, was that person a threat to score? And no, coach, they weren't. All right, then why are you following them?
Exactly.
32-10, 3:45 left. Edward Little is in the bonus, Lonnie.
Yeah, again, you know, when you're reaching in, it costs you playing time and adds another team foul.
Is Turcotte on the right side to Clark. Inside. Oh, great left-handed hook. Just missed by Jen Chaput.
That was a really pretty move.
It really was. Tried to use the glass. Just a little bit off. 32-10, 3:22 left. Molly Obar with the ball on the right side to Allie Reed.
Let's see if they go inside
Taylor.
the Kayla.
And Emily Small's back in. Nice save at half court, but couldn't come up with it. Good defense, good recovery. Little runner in the lane by Savannah Green and missed, and rebound Molly Obar. Molly to Emily Small in the lane. High off the glass. Oh, just missed. A good drive by Emily Small. Here's number 14, Savannah Green. To number 22, Nikki Clark. To 20, Shelby Tian. To 14, Savannah Green. Good ball movement by Edward Little, Lonnie.
They're doing a nice job.
Good
Kayla,
rebound.
another
CL
rebound.
Anton comes in with a steal and a rebound in a minute's worth of play.
Let's see if the Red Eddies can close the gap here a little bit with some of the starters on the Greeley bench.
I like the way Coach does this. He's getting players in, yet he leaves a ball handler out there or two and gets some kids in. And Lonnie, I'll say it once, I say it again. My favorite player is number 32. That's my little girl, Lindsay, and she is reporting in.
Excellent.
Bounce to Eisenhart to Taylor to Reed. Will cut inside to CL Anton. Leaves it for Emily Small. Looks like it got tipped. Good rebound by Allie Reed.
You know, it's funny, the bench is doing a lot of the same thing the starters were doing. Getting rebound seal there and then just kicking the ball back out, getting second chance opportunities.
Very good ball movement. Eisenhart inbounds to Taylor, and Abby just took an extra step there.
I had a feeling there was going to be a few travel calls in this game, and just a shout out to the refs. And you don't hear this often, but I think they've done an excellent job so far.
Absolutely.
And I'd tell you otherwise.
I think Coach Schiffelli might disagree with us, but it's all a matter of perspective. Good look. Oh, and drains it. Number 14, Savannah Green.
Really nice arc on that shot as well.
32-12. Lindsay Eisenhart with the ball to Emily Small. Back to Eisenhart. Bounce pass to Reed. Good job by Reed coming to the ball. Inside to CL Anton. Oh, nice leave. Oh, just got a hand in the passing lane. Tried to pass it to Emily Small. Good idea. Nikki Clark came up with the ball. There's Clark, guarded by Eisenhart. And she hits it. 3-ball.
It's a nice little step back three.
32-15. 1:16 left. To Reed. Lindsay Eisenhart to Reed. Back to Taylor. A minute to play in the half. To Reed. A little bunny in the lane. Oh,
Ooh.
Just in and out. A good look.
Ooh.
And that foul is on Allie Reed.
Really tough rebound there by Olivia Coachman. Nice job.
Here comes Cassidy Dean. 55 seconds, 32-15.
Let's see if Edward Little can close the gap a little bit here in the last minute.
And they create another turnover. You know, if you may not be the most talented player offensively, but like you said earlier, Lonnie, everybody can play defense.
Completely. All about effort, heart, and will. And I'll say again, athleticism certainly helps.
Doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt. Lindsay Eisenhart with the lead inside to Dean. Back to Abby Taylor.
Nice ball movement.
Again, good ball movement around the perimeter. Eisenhart to Reed to Dean. Hold. Got a foul underneath.
You know what?
Coach has got to love the way this unit is playing.
Agree. With all the great perimeter players that have gone through the Greeley system, it's nice seeing them really emphasize tonight feeding the post,
yes,
getting the ball down low.
This is the first.
Again, jumping to the future a little bit. I think that's going to be a bigger part of their game next year. With
No, I misspoke earlier. I said Edward Little was in the bonus, but actually Greeley is in the bonus. Obviously, that was indication of that. 9 seconds left for the Edward Little. Oh, and a nice runner by Matty Turcotte.
It's a really tough shot.
32-17. 3 seconds left.
Good shot up.
Oh, good shot. They tried to get it to a spot where they could shoot it. 32-17 at the end of the first half. Rangers are up.
Yeah, I think Coach Flaherty overall has to be happy with the first half performance. A lot of good ball movement, second chance opportunities on the rebound. They've limited their turnovers. They haven't caused as many turnovers as Tuesday night, but defensively, I think the pressure is got there certainly after Coach Flaherty had a little talking to the girls.
Yeah, and I'm watching Coach, the Edward Little coach, have a little long discussion with the referee. Clearly, something that he wants them to be aware of. He's respectfully doing it, but something that I think he wants them to look for. And sometimes as a coach, you might mention something, create an awareness for a referee, and hey, maybe you get a call in the second half.
Absolutely. You know, that's Chelsea and I had the opportunity to go down to Durham to watch the Duke Blue Devils a few years ago, and one of the things that caught my eye was Coach K at the end of literally every timeout or every TV break or every half would have a long conversation with the referees.
And certainly there's different ways to do it. I think a lot of times we see, coaches getting on referees, but that was he was having a respectful conversation, and end of it says thank you to the ref, and just for clarification. And sometimes, I know when I was coaching, I might, if I wasn't sure, I might ask, did you see this? Because this is what I saw, and like I said, maybe it creates some awareness for the refs.
It's a great point.
Well, and we're definitely missing our buddy Brian, who is apparently ice fishing, bringing home probably some nice dinner for the family, imagine.
Yeah, I'm sort of like Brian Scalabrine when he started filling in for Tommy Heinsohn, right?
That's right.
When Tommy got too old to do the away games.
That's
Not making a direct comparison with Brian being too old by any means, but I'm happy to fill in and fill his shoes for a little bit.
Well, it's really interesting because I don't know if you noticed it's so quiet in here compared to what it normally is.
It's definitely different, no doubt about it.
I mean, even like your AAU games, there's a lot more excitement and cheering and people hanging around and that sort of thing. But hey, we're being safe, and I don't know of any games, Lonnie, we haven't had any games that have been canceled, but I know there have been other schools that haven't, but not to the level that you might have thought there would be.
Yeah. Has there been any discussion about like piping in live fan screams and hollers like they tried in the NFL?
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. We got parents in here doing the school book, and we got the school board and working the video for us, and that's and our athletic director and the referees, and that's about it. Yeah, I walked in tonight, Lonnie, and I could smell. One of the things I always love coming to the games is get popcorn, maybe a hot dog, and I could smell burgers.
Really?
Oh, boy, what's that? Are they doing something special in there? Are they cooking up the announcers some T-bones or something, or a couple of double cheeseburgers?
Did you find out any more information on
Well,
those
it was
burgers?
coming from Louis, which is a restaurant right across.
Yeah, okay.
Very fine restaurant here in Main Street in Cumberland. But doggone it, those burgers smell good. Maybe it's because I haven't had dinner.
It'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments the Red Eddies make in the second half. Do they stick in that zone? Do they go to a little full court pressure, or some man-to-man defense? I think it would be worth them trying something a little different and see what happens.
Yeah, I think the game is certainly not out of reach for Edward Little if they're able to make some adjustments. One thing I'll say is Greeley, like you said, ball movement in and out, but we are shooting the heck out of the ball right now. Chelsea and Molly and Camille, all with threes, and really, like we've talked about, really good looks at it because of the inside-out game.
Been a solid offensive performance. I'd also be curious to see if Coach Flaherty does a little bit more full court pressure and sort of some practice and preparation for the Falmouth game on Saturday night. That's going to be a really, really good, interesting matchup. And if they can, with their 4 really quick starters and more speed off the bench, and if they can get that full court pressure ramped up a little bit to speed that game up, especially against a couple younger budding stars, to get up early and rattle them a little bit, that'll be a big plus.
Yeah, that'll be an exciting game to watch. And I think Falmouth was one of those teams that we had the game canceled earlier in the season due to a health-related issue, right. And so this is kind of a game that we expected to see early on, and now we get to see at the end, more towards, I guess, the end of the season when both coaches have had a chance to work with their team. So really be fun. Expect a good ball game there.
I expect a good game. It's been a really lopsided matchup for the last few years, obviously, but that program seems back on track. They got some really great young talent, and I think it's going to be a pretty close game, and Greeley will have to bring their A game to come out with a victory.
So tonight there's no junior varsity game. Not enough players for Edward Little for that to be able to happen. But watching the JV game the other night, Lonnie, with Brian and I did that game, and really fun to see that young group of kids. And I think the future continues to be bright here at Greeley High School.
That's good to hear. They've built one heck of a program.
Doing some group texting the other night and talking about what if there was a tournament, and I don't know about your expectations for this team, but I feel like this is a team that you don't want to play in. If there was a tournament, you wouldn't want to play in with the three-point shooting, and especially with the defensive intensity that we've had here in the last couple of games. This would be a team that would be reckoned with if there was a playoff.
I don't think there's anything doubt about that, John. It's an interesting point, and we can sit here and speculate and a lot of what ifs, and it's a shame we have to do that, and it's a shame that there couldn't be at least a 2-3 game local tournament, but I'm sure everybody's done the best they could. But after that really tough ending last year,
yes,
I know a lot of the girls were looking to come back and sort of have a revenge tour, if you will.
Yes.
They're not going to get that opportunity, unfortunately, but it would have been a really tough out, this team. I can't see many teams knocking them off.
Yeah, and I think the way the schedule, I think that would the state championship be this weekend, or would it have been last weekend? I want to say this weekend. Is that right, or?
Well, I'm going to just reference, because I've heard it a few times, Camille's birthday, which was a few days ago, I believe. Okay. So may have been, I don't know, maybe it would have been last Saturday or this Saturday. Okay. But it would have been a few days from now or a few days before. It's a shame it's not happening.
We're going to have some overlaps with some sports. Volleyball started, and but they are starting the spring sports on time. And I know there's going to be a great effort with the spring sports to get the full season in and a tournament in, because they were the sport that completely lost their season last year. Yeah, really a shame. Never were able to get that back. That's even worse than the winter sports had it this year. Yeah. I mean, at least these kids get to play something. It's not ideal. There's no fans. There's no tournament. But there's basketball. Yep. So we got about 1:45 left. Lonnie, I think we should rest our voices for the next minute 30 seconds and just let it marinate here for a few minutes. I don't think our audience would mind. We are All right, and we are back for second half action.
One thing I'll be looking for early is whether Chelsea may not be critical in this game, but she's got 2 fouls in a really important big game. Getting that third early foul would be really, really challenging.
Right.
So can she go without having an early foul?
Yeah, and it puts coach in a difficult position, to have to potentially have to take her out of the game. So very important she's such a good player to be able to play with 2 or 3 fouls. Oh, she got a hand in the pass on the dribble there. There's a turnover there for the Red Eddies as I get my glasses situated so I can read the names of the players line.
Camille had a really nice kick up there. Chelsea was turned the wrong way and had difficulty getting back to it.
Boy, this little,
Nice
it's a great cut by it and a great pass. I think that's Kayla's about her 4th, and that's definitely a set play that coach has worked on and working extremely effectively.
Beautifully executed.
Feed inside to Chaput, misses, rebound. Kayla Delisle. The Rangers in transition. Camille pulls it out. Over to Ippolito. Top of the key to Molly Obar, right side to Graver. Just a little bit off, and again an offensive rebound. A great job. Good ball movement. Inside pass to Camille Clement. Great job by Chelsea finding Camille, and excellent job by Camille getting position.
Yeah, she can just do it all. Like I said earlier, post, mid-range, 3 points. And just going back to that previous defensive play, I really like how they're fronting the big and having Camille sit behind waiting for that lob pass on that play and baited him into that turnover.
There's a handoff now. They look for Kayla again on that block. Kayla comes out to the elbow, receives it, little handoff, and a drive by Camille. The scoop off. Brian would have wanted a foul there, I'm sure, and I don't blame him.
Looked like one to me, but
It's Turcotte with a drive. Oh, what a beautiful drive there. Just a little bit off.
nice
Mallory
pass.
advances with the pass. Camille stops. And in and out. Shot. Comes number 10. Erin Cowie. Left side. Clark a little bit off.
Greeley's transition defense has been really good. Nice
Little
pass.
bounce pass. Threads the needle underneath. Camille Clement. Job by Camille underneath, working hard. Having to play more in the post than I think I've ever seen her play this year. Not maybe not having to, but able to, I guess, was probably a better way to say that.
Great players can play anywhere.
Ippolito with the drive. Great
Nice
job following the
follow,
shot.
nice follow.
Man. Sophia Ippolito. Coach wants a timeout. 38-17, 5:10 left.
I think Greeley's done a really nice job getting back on transition defense. I can't think of a fast break point that Edward Little has had.
And they open with a 6-0 run. 38-17, 5:10 left. Yeah, they have that little play that they've worked in where Kayla gets down on the block and then somebody's curling to the basket and she's looking for that cutter right away. And that's, Edward Little's had a tough time stopping that. I think that was part of what Coach Schiavelli's talking to them about right now.
Yeah, Coach Flaherty, obviously great preparation, saw something in that defense, a little weak area where they've been able to take advantage of it over and over. One thing I like is that the starters for Greeley are really trying to pour it on. One thing that does is give the bench players more opportunities to play and learn and grow and practice.
Absolutely, and Coach Flaherty's been very generous with playing time and getting all the kids in the game, and so again the starters come out and quickly 6-0 run. Here's Cowie and Maddie Turcotte in the backcourt. Turcotte, excellent dribbler with both hands, very quick.
Yeah, you'll see an adjustment Coach Flaherty made is taking Chelsea Graver off Turcotte to limit another foul.
Smart move by Coach. Obar with the pass up to Ippolito. Oh,
Great idea.
Yeah, Sophie tried the touch pass to Camille, and good job by the Red Eddies by getting a hand in the passing lane.
Great job. Molly's so good. She's able to get the rebound, not have to make an outlet, and just makes that long pass. Nice easy bucket there.
Easy bucket on a great inbound play from Coach. And Lonnie, you like to see really good looks out of those inbound plays, right? Don't you feel as a coach that's something that you got to try to do for your team on those inbound plays?
I totally think so. It's such an advantage for the offense to have set plays and have 5 seconds to make a pass. On the other hand, I've always been a huge advocate defensively, just sitting there in a zone defense, which takes away any type of screening, which pretty much every out-of-bounds play is predicated on. Why not just go to a zone and take away every play?
No layups, approach there.
Yeah, just for that part of the game anyway.
Hallie Roy in for the Rangers. She replaces Molly Obar. Grager on the right side to Camille Clement. Skip pass to Ippolito. Ippolito pulls it out. Back to Camille Clement. Try to get it inside to Cassidy Dean. Swings it. Great ball movement. Camille had a good look at it, just a little bit off.
Sophia's really hustling tonight.
And a steal by Turcotte in the basket.
Oh, there's the first transition basket that I can remember on cue.
40-19, 3:57 left. Camille in the lane. Comes up a little short, gets her own rebound and scores. 42-19 Rangers.
As a player, those are the best. You get the rebound stat, and then you get the bucket. After your own miss.
You always get rewarded by following your shot. I think that's one of the first things that we teach kids in third, fourth, or whenever they start playing. Follow your shot, and Camille did that and got rewarded. This is Erin Cowie with the ball, guarded by Chelsea Graver. Chelsea's doing a good job not reaching. Playing with the 2 fouls.
Something she's had to learn over time.
Oh, little hook, running hook, good rebound underneath. By number 35, Tess Robinson.
Strong work by her. Yep. Strong work by Robinson. Sandwiched between 2 girls. Was able to still get that rebound and had enough strength to get the shot up and get fouled.
Lonnie, she never brought the ball down, kept it up, and are they not calling the shooting foul there? Or?
That would be shocking to me.
Coach Chappelle is not happy, and I don't blame him.
If that's not a shot, I'm not sure what is.
Yeah, she never brought the ball down. Oh, great steal by Camille. Baited the inbounder there. Oh, leaves it from Molly Obar. Oh, man. That looked good out of the hand, Lonnie. Camille on the floor. Oh, Molly. Great job. Getting back on defense, handing the passing lane. She took the ball at the top of the key to Hallie Roy. To Camille Clement. Oh, and Camille drains it.
Today's game is so interesting. We had a 2-on-1 there. Camille kicks it to Chelsea. Chelsea could have had a 10-foot jump shot, but instead chose a wide-open 3 by Molly Obar.
When you shoot it at 45-50% for 3, it's very rewarding. You get the 3 points. 45-19, 2:46 left in the third. Rangers on top.
Well, even a 33%, 3-point shooter, that's a 50%.
That's right.
2-point shooter.
That's right.
I'm doing my math right there.
You got it right, Lonnie. Pride of Oxford Hills. Who's your math teacher there at Oxford Hills? She'd be so proud of you. Or he would be so proud of you.
I wouldn't bet on that.
Molly Obar leaves it for Graver. Graver on the drive.
Nice little
Drops
dish.
it to Dean. Good ball movement again, Lonnie. Oh, and I think Dean was in the painted area a little bit too long. Or the unpainted area. Actually, it's not painted at all.
We knew what you were talking about.
Usually it's painted. Turcotte. Right side. Guarded by Graver. Again, Chelsea's on her again. And that's just a tough defensive matchup. And Chelsea's doing a nice job. Leaves it.
Working hard.
Nikki Clark with the ball on the left side, working against Emily Small in the game. And they got a little hand in there and rebound.
Boy, Molly is gobbling up the rebounds.
In transition, up to Chelsea. Oh, a little stop and pop. Beautiful shot.
Nice shot.
Great little ball fake. Put the ball on the floor, didn't travel, and drain the baseline jumper.
We've talked a lot about ball faking. When you're 5'6", it's you can't get your shot off every time you'd like to. So ball faking is key. Yep. But I'm old school. I don't know. People look at me with like I have 3 heads when I mention ball fakes these days.
Oh, that was a great job. Now here's Emily Small handing off to Chelsea Graver. Leaves it for Small. Emily has got a good shot. Oh, and just missed it. Gosh, from here we have really good looks at those shots, and out of the hand that looked like it was going in.
It'd be nice to see Emily and Hallie Roy get some buckets.
Yeah, absolutely. And Emily has beautiful rotation on her shot. She can shoot it, and Hallie's played some great minutes for the Rangers this year.
Tough minutes, right? Tough player.
She works hard, works really hard.
Let's see.
47-19. Minute left in the third.
Where I'd like
this
to
is Saffron Humison. Good follow. Great job. Great hustle. Again, that rebound and shot by Tess Robbins.
Tess is really playing tough on the post. And she's only a freshman. This program is going to be turned around. I mean, if you look at their team,
yeah,
a lot of young players and size. I know it's tough to see when you're 1-4 or 1-5.
But then you take your lumps. Oh, a beautiful. Is that a 3-point shot or 2-point shot? I think it was a 2-point shot by Savannah Green.
But you can't teach size, and these young players for the Red Eddies have it.
Yeah, both freshmen, Lonnie. So future is bright for Coach Raffelli and the Red Eddies.
Sometime you have to go through those tough transition years, and this seems to be one of them.
And he's had a lot of success over the years with the Everett Little program.
And these girls are still fighting. They're still fighting out there.
Yeah, 47-23. As you said, I mean, 34, Jenny Chaput, and 35, Tess Robbins, both freshmen. Maddie Turcotte is a junior, so she'll be back. Nikki Clark is a junior, she'll be back. Erin Cowley, a freshman, she'll be back. Savannah Green, freshman, number 14, she'll be back. Taheen is a junior. And they'll all be back. There's no seniors on the team.
They'll get stronger. They'll be battle tested, and as a post player in high school with that size, really you just need, 1 or 2 really good moves. Whether it's a jump hook, a drop step, the McHale move, the old school Sigma move, which I don't think I've seen in a game in 3 or 4 years. But man, is it effective!
I love the Jack Sigma reference. Makes me think of Johnny Mo's Jack, make me Sigma. Make me Sigma.
Well, anytime you have a move named after you had to have done something right. Yeah.
I do miss those old Kevin McHale moves, the up and unders, and oh man, did he have a repertoire underneath? And
dynamite. I think he's the best low post scorer that's ever lived. I mean, he could just do it all: fadeaways, jump hooks, McHale move.
I swear that's what makes us all like why I love watching basketball is the impression that I had as a kid growing up in the 1980s with
we had it pretty good, didn't we?
God, wasn't that the time? Oh my goodness.
We also paid for a really long dry spell.
Yes, we did. Yep, we had some unfortunate things happen, but here we go again. Camille trying to get it inside to Kayla.
Yes, she's trying to get her opportunities, give her a few easy baskets. She deserves it.
Good drive there by Erin Cowley on the baseline. 47-25, and Red Eddies are not going away. There's Emily Small dropping it down. Everett Little doing a better job defending that motion play that coach has put in. Allie Reed with a shot. Hustle play by Kayla Delisle. Wow. Great extra effort there. Swings it over to Camille Clement. She's got a good look at it. A little bit long. Savannah Green with the ball.
Like to see Greeley's defense keep that pressure up. Stay in passing lanes.
Just to stay kind of, when you get these big leads, you want to make sure that you're doing all the right things, because like you said, they got a big game there against Falmouth. Number 33 there is Olivia Coachman. She went down. Thankfully gets up. She looks like she's in a little pain there. Camille Clement on the right side of the ball. Abby Taylor runs through the lane, swings it to Emily Small. Coach wanted a timeout.
Yeah, I think it's really important to end this game, with as much momentum as possible leading into the Saturday game and of course, the few remaining games the following week. How many games after Falmouth do we have? Is it just 2 more?
I think it's 2 more. Yeah. I think we're kind of winding down a very short season, Lonnie, as you know, and but like you said, we've been able to play. That's a positive. I would love to see a little postseason tourney, as would everybody. But like you said, everyone's trying to make the best decisions they have with the information that they have.
No question about it. When this season started, or was supposed to start, beginning of December, then mid-December, and ended. I mean, the numbers were just staggering as far as the cases. You really had to wonder whether this was going to get pulled off or not.
Yeah. We'll be thankful for what we have. So 6:23 left, 47-25 Rangers.
I'd be curious to see one day when they don't have to wear a mask if they'll be, these quick girls will be even faster.
Well, it's a good point, Lonnie. There is an adjustment there, right, that needs to be made. Camille Clement with a beautiful stroke from the top of the key, a three-pointer, 50-25.
With Camille hitting 3, that's almost just like, Camille just hit another 3.
It's really remarkable. And obviously it's not luck. There's a lot of hard work that I'm 100% sure that was put in there. Good job by Camille, just drawing the foul. She had the defender on her inside, and she knew if she just made a move to the basket, almost an NBA move there, Lonnie.
She knows how to draw fouls, and really a nice rebound by Kayla and an outlet pass.
Yep, absolutely.
Which really creates that score.
So Camille's going to have 2 shots here.
I see Sophia coming back in. I'd like to see her get a few open shots and get her hot hand going.
She has a beautiful shot, and CL Anton in for the Rangers. She makes them both. 52-25, 5:55 left in the game. This is Erin Cowie, leaves it for Clark. Clark trying to get inside, but it looks like she was fouled by Sophia Ippolito.
Yeah, I didn't see that call, but they had some really nice switching defense. Sophia was right in her grill, as was Camille. I like to see that. Even up 27 points, they're still playing as if it's a tie game.
Just got to stay fundamentally strong here and play like it's a 0-0 game.
Exactly.
Good job by Chaput going straight. Abby Taylor did a good job too. She went straight up, but Jenny Chaput doing a good job drawing the foul.
Yeah, you can see Coach Cifelli, he's really emphasizing get it to the bigs.
Yep.
It may not pay huge dividends this year, but it will in the future.
Yeah, and you can see how well it's worked for Greeley, and they have some players here with Edward Little that. Hold on for a second. She makes it. That have the ability to shoot the ball. Nikki Clark in particular has got a really nice shot. There's Camille Clement, right side. Over to Abby Taylor. Back to Clement. Emily Small with the ball on the baseline. Gets it to Ippolito. To Clement. To Taylor inside the Anton. Leaves it for Emily Small. She got a good look at it. It's a little bit long.
Really nice offensive set. A lot of ball movement. Everybody on the team touched the basketball in that half-court offensive set.
Absolutely. Good look by Emily. She didn't have anyone near her, so that was a good decision by her. Shoot the ball. You're open, shoot it. Now here's Savannah Green with the ball on the right side, guarded by Emily Small. Back to Cowie. Inside to Coachman. Oh, just missed. Nice move by Coachman, though.
Yep. Again, the emphasis is go down low. That's their game plan.
Camille Clement, a 1,000-point scorer for the Rangers in their first 3 seasons, and Coach thought she would have been in the 12 to 1,300 range had they played a full season, which would have put her. She's already going to be amongst the greatest to ever play at Greeley. I'm looking up at the 1,000-point scoring club, and the girls have only had two players, Anna DeWolf and Ashley Story, score over 1,000 points.
Incredible.
His name will be up there next year. To Hallie Roy, circling the top of the key. Back to Ippolito and a good cut by Camille Clement. Coachman with the rebound. I think they're going to get... Oh. Yeah, they're going to get Cassidy Dean on the foul.
I'd like to see them go into Cassidy a few times to see if we can get her some shots and some post moves. And
Yep, get her rolling, and these are some of the things you can do here in a game like this. Give her some of that varsity experience, working against some really strong post players as well as players that she'll be playing against in the years to come. Good job by Ippolito, hand in the passing lane. Oh, great job. Good solid rebound.
oh, that's a
there
good
by
bet. Yeah, I love seeing
Cassidy.
that.
Nice,
Cassidy really fought for that ball.
nice drive by Maddie Turcotte. Comes Chelsea back in the game, replacing Camille. I call them by their first name, kind of like, Madonna.
Prince,
Single name Cher, Prince.
Beyonce.
Yep. Beyonce. Hallie Roy with a decent look at it. Almost. Found the bank. Up to Turcotte. Good drive. Circles the baseline. Passes inside to Collie. Very good look.
That was a great pass and cut.
And Coach loved that. Coach Schiffelli loved that.
So we really want to end this next 3 minutes strong.
3:21 left. 52-28. Hallie Roy circling. Shooting. High off the glass. Missing. Rebound. Tess Robbins. Cowie with the ball at the top. Turcotte on the right side. Jen Chaput, a three-point shot. A little bit off. And a
Great
rebound.
rebound.
Yeah. Well, looks like they got Hallie Roy on a travel.
That was an outstanding rebound before the travel,
It
however.
really was. It really was.
In traffic.
Hallie Roy goes to the bench and replaced by Abby Taylor with 2:59 left. 52-28 Rangers.
This is a really nice matchup up top.
Yep, absolutely fun one to watch. Saffron Humason.
Oh, great job,
Great job by
Molly.
Molly fronting the post player. And Molly's going to go coast to coast. Oh,
Selfishly for Molly, I was kind of hoping she'd shoot that after that great steal.
that was.
She
Boy,
deserved
I tell
it.
you, they thought they got her on the arm. The ball kind of took this weird kind of shot, but.
Well, refs are human. Sometimes they want to get this game over.
And I don't know what the heck I'm talking about, so that's okay. 52-28, 2:33. Inside, again, Coach Schiffelli imploring his team to get the ball in the post. That's a foul on Cassidy Dean, her second. Lonnie.
Edward Little calling out a new out-of-bounds play.
Shelby Tian in junior, the 20. Tian with the ball right away. Oh, and blocked by Dean.
Great job.
Holding a position. And go for the fake. Ollie Obar in transition. With Chelsea. To Molly. To Abby.
Good ball movement. I was hoping Sophia would get a shot there.
Good job. Swings it to Graver. Back to Obar. Molly in the lane with a runner. Just a little bit off. Great rebound there. Rebound by freshman Saffron Humason. Allie Reed back for the Rangers with 1:52 left.
I thought Molly had as she checks out, she had a really nice game. Had a couple open threes. Had a lot of rebounds and great outlet passes.
Yeah, she played a great all-around game.
I don't have the stats in front of me, but also I certainly remember 2-3 steals as well.
Graver to Ippolito on the right side. Allie Reed, the top of the key. Moving the ball well. I thought I thought Sophia was going to cut to the lane, but at the last minute she didn't. She saw it inside. There you go, Coach. Inside the lane. She just lost the handle.
I like it. I like it, though. Next year, that could be a little ball fake or jump hook, and she'll get there.
Absolutely.
Important thing is get her the ball.
Yep. It'll be fun
Nice.
to watch. Oh, nice steal. Give me them cookies, she says. Graver and a
That's a great
class move
steal.
by Coach, calling a timeout to get my daughter, number 32, Lindsay Eisenhower, in the game. Thank you,
Let's
Coach.
see if we can get her a shot.
54 to 28, 1:05 left.
It's quiet enough in here where if we said, for your daughter to shoot it, she probably would.
Well, you can say it, Lonnie. She probably will give me the glare of a lifetime if I said it. But
I know that glare.
You've seen that, haven't you?
Yeah, time or two.
You're such a loser, Dad. You're such a loser, Dad.
I'm told that really means they love you, though.
That's right. That's right. That's right. 54-28. Rangers really playing an excellent game. But I tell you, the Red Eddies, I think Coach Ciafelli's got to like the way they played in the second half here.
Yeah, they fought. They battled. Even though they stayed in that zone, it was a more aggressive zone. And that's all you can ask of a team. They're a young team. They got size. They have a speedy point guard, and I think they're going to be a pretty darn good team next year.
Absolutely. Passing inside. And that was Saffron Humason. Three to Tess.
I love seeing coaches coach right to the end.
Absolutely. 50 seconds left in the game, and he. She got a Charlie horse or something. She got hit. Maddie Turcotte plays with such great energy, and hoping she's okay.
She may have got the wind knocked out of her.
You think she got? Yeah, maybe.
Let's hope she's all right.
Turcotte limping a little bit.
She really gave it her all this game.
She does. She really plays hard.
Seems like one of those kids that never gets tired.
Yeah, just instant energy. 49 seconds left. 54-28.
Looks like they're looking at her knee. She's tough. I'm sure she'll shake it off.
This is Savannah Green at the line. Savannah is a freshman.
Someone, though, is really, really hurt when they give up their foul shots. When they have to go out.
Yep. Oh, just in and out.
I think I would have had to have an amputation before I gave up a foul shot.
Allie Reed at the top. Good job getting rid of the ball. Ippolito with the ball. Over to Allie Reed. Allie Reed with the shot. Just misses.
Oh, shoot it. There you go.
Owens. I'll call it a pass inside.
Got tipped. Beautiful
Allie
entry
Reed
pass.
Allie Reed.
Love hearing these benches get right into it.
Well, these kids come in, they play hard, no matter how many minutes they go out there and they give it their all. And Allie Reed just gives you such great energy. She's so athletic and long and strong.
Not to mention the importance of them battling the starters, practice in and practice out. That's really unheralded. The starters really rely on that tough competition in practice, especially this year.
Absolutely.
Well, it looks like we're winding down here, John, but it's been a pleasure to work with you.
Yeah, Lonnie, it's been a lot of fun.
I'm sure I'm going to have a lot of offers after this game. So, if we don't catch up again, it was a pleasure.
Great to meet you, and a lot of fun working with you. And Brian and I were joking that our daughters will be heading off to college next winter. If someone will take us, we'll probably want to do this again. Although he'll probably be busy down at Northeastern watching.
I'm sure they
play.
Both have very bright futures, and And if they're needing me to commentate next year, I think we have bigger problems. Yeah.
Right,
If we're still in that mode.
yes. Hopefully you're up there in the middle seats up there eating popcorn and hot dogs and just enjoying your daughter's senior year.
But it is what it is, and we'll do what we have to do.
That's right. Eppolito as time runs out, and that's the game. A 54-30 game, and Rangers win, and a lot of fun again tonight. Great job by both teams, and really every little, I think Coach Philly has to be pleased with how much better they played tonight.
Yeah, I think they were more aggressive on the defensive end. They let up a few less transition baskets. Maybe we didn't have that same fire for a little bit in the first half as we did the first game, which is only natural when you play a team twice in 2 days, and you had your way with them the first game pretty much. But
and the Rangers very active on the defensive end. I thought we thought they started a little slow, but they really closed it, and they just a great job with the offensive rebounds tonight as well as the shooting.
You could see the game plan, go inside out, get it into Kayla, have her kick it out, have her hit the cutters. Really worked well when we weren't getting as many transition baskets as the first game. We certainly scored a heck of a lot less points if memory serves me right, but the differential is probably similar.
And Coach did a great job again getting all his kids in, and just a lot of fun to watch this team play this year. There's a lot of continuity and very fun team to watch, and it seems like the kids all really get along and having a fun year.
Without question, I think it starts at the top too. I mean, Coach Flaherty did such a great job keeping the kids engaged before they could practice, keeping the emails and the little trivia stuff and the games and the out-of-bounds plays. And I'm not sure I've seen a coach care about his players as much as Coach Flaherty has.
And Lonnie, I'm laughing because Coach Mr. Shapiro has given us the hook. So we're going to sign off. Thanks for joining us.
I've been kicked out of better places, frankly. So
we'll see you next time.
Thanks, guys.